Hi, I'm Robert. Welcome back to another on-the-road video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com. Stop. Before you begin any repair, unplug the appliance from the wall outlet. It is also recommended that you check for proper voltage. Today we're working on the Electrolux Icon built-in refrigerator. Customer's complaint is a no cool in the freezer section. There's frost buildup around the ceiling of the freezer. In checking through the wire harness, we find that we have good ohm readings through the defrost components. We've determined the PCB main is the failure. Now we're going to replace the PCB main, and to start this repair, we must first open the access door at the top. To complete this repair, you will need a number 2 Phillips screwdriver. To remove the PCB main, we must start by removing the 4 number 2 Phillips screws, located 2 on either side, one upper, one lower. I'm starting with the bottom left. Then I'll get the top left. Top right. And the bottom right. And then we'll peel the cover off. And then there are 4 more screws holding the assembly together. Now I'm going to disconnect the ground wire. And unplug our Molex plugs. And then we'll undo the screws that hold the cover of the noise filter. Move that cover aside and unplug our incoming power harness. And remove the screw that holds the ground wire to the Molex plate. Slide the entire assembly forward. Roll it out, if you will. And disconnect this last Molex. And the PCB main assembly is removed. I'm going to take and separate the PCB main from the control box. And disconnect all of our Molex plugs to it. Now you can take this down and do it on a bench. You don't have to do it this way. And your PCB main is disengaged from the control box. And there are 4 number 2 Phillips screws along the corners of the control board. And then we'll pull out on this side of the board and slide it out. And your PCB main is removed. Now that we have a new PCB main, let's go ahead and install it. We're going to cradle it back into the cover, slide it under the tab, and then let this side rest, and then install our 4 Phillips screws, 1 in each corner. Now we'll reconnect our Molex plugs. Start with the furthest ones back. Hear it snap when it clips in place. There we go. And then take these. Get these connected. All your connectors are color coded, so pretty much can't mess it up. Aside from breaking a pin or something. Now, we'll make sure our wire harness seats back in the race in the plastic cover, and then pop the unit back together, and then we're going to rotate it back into position. Turn it once we get it back there, and then we'll flip it. All of our harnesses back forward. There we go. Now we're going to affix the control board assembly to the back wall using 2 number 2 Phillips screws. Now we have to reattach our ground wires. Is the power cord. We'll get the screw through the eyelet, the ring terminal as it is, and bring that back, screw it in, nice and tight so you get a good ground. And our harness from our noise filter. Connects to the power leads coming in from the cord. And our ground wire on the Molex plug base. Nice and tight. Now we'll reconnect all our Molex plugs. Alright, so we have all our Molex plugs plugged in. Now we're going to reinstall the covers, starting with a noise filter cover. We'll take the noise filter and drop it into the cover. And get our Molex connector with the ferrite bead in there. And bring it into position. And reinstall the screws, number 2 Phillips. One at the bottom, one at the top. And lastly, our noise filter plugs in here to the CN1. And we can reinstall the PCB Main connector cover. That completes the repair. Now we can reinstall the machine cover. Now that the repair is completed, let's reinstall the machine cover. You want to just set it in place, line it up with the screw holes and the power switch. You got 2 screws on the bottom and 4 across the top. And the machine cover is installed. And that completes the repair. Thank you for watching another quality video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com.